Hello, it's Lonnie with Crafty Traveler. Today is Friday, February the 4th, 2022. Leaving Arizona. Good morning, Crafty Travelers. We are getting ready to leave Copper Mountain RV Park, Tacna, Arizona. And we're headed back to California. We'll be spending the weekend at Lake Cahuilla Regional Park in La Quinta, California. So watch for those videos. Thanks for watching.
I can see what we are, don't know where we belong. Wanna know what you're thinking, wanna know if something's missing. Started stories before, but they ended up short. Get me up to higher places, want you to fill my pages. Is this for real or is it just a fantasy? Are we for now or is it really meant to be? Are you still in my arms when we've read out all the parts of this story? Far past the epilogue, will I still be in your heart in this story? Are you still in my arms when we've read out all the parts of this story? Far past the epilogue, will I still be in your heart in this story? Wanna feel something deep. Do I really need your saving? You're the one time I've wasted. Now the story is new, just a chapter or two. Will it be the same at the end? Don't want it to finish for you. Is this for real or is it just a fantasy? Are we for now or is it really meant to be? Are you still in my arms when we've read out all the parts of this story?
There's the pool, but it's drained. And the bathhouse there. And then there is a playground over here. And all this grass area is picnic area. Lake Cahuilla Veterans Regional Park is a beautiful 710-acre park set amid expansive lawns and picturesque mountain views, making it a spectacular day or overnight destination. Situated at the base of the Santa Rosa Mountains, 6 miles southeast of Old Town La Quinta, Lake Cahuilla offers a delightful experience in the Coachella Valley. The 96 individual and group campsites near the gorgeous Santa Rosa Mountains, Lake Cahuilla is a natural getaway and easy destination for anyone looking to quickly escape city life into unparalleled scenery and the many outdoor activities available. Fishing in the 135-acre lake, hiking, horseback riding on the nearby trails, and swimming in the refreshing pool on a hot summer day. And once in a while, you'll see a bighorn sheep walking through the campground. We are returning to Lake Cahuilla after being away for over 40 years. We used to live in Palm Desert, which is just south of La Quinta, about 10 miles. And we brought our children to this lake where they caught their first trout when they were about 2 and 4 years old. Now they have done some developing around the lake since we were here last. In fact, I don't remember that there was a campground here over 40 years ago. camping is from $25 to $45 per night, except for special events. Day use is $6 per adult, $3 per person. Fishing is $10 per adult per day, $8 per child, and pets are $2 a day. Sewage dump fee is $20 for non-campers.
Pelicans, yeah.
And then we have this one black swan.
Ooh. There you go, pretty swan. You looking for food? I know, I don't have any. One black swan. The pelicans. And it looks like another bird. And the booms you might hear are the gun range. The sheriff's gun range is up there. Well, we made it to Lake Cahuilla in La Quinta, California. It's a beautiful lake. There are a lot of people here right now because we found out that tomorrow, Saturday, February 5th, there is a fishing derby. They did not have anything on the website when I made the reservations back in March or April, but they have a fishing derby tomorrow, and no one can fish unless you're part of the fishing derby. And today is Friday, February 4th, and I asked about fishing this evening, and they said no, no one can fish this evening either. They supposedly have stocked trout pretty heavily in the lake with some bigger fish and tagged fish that are for the fishing derby. So we are not going to be able to fish until Sunday and Monday, which is very disappointing. And also, it's $10 a day per person to fish. And I thought that when I made the reservations, if you were paying for the campsite, that was included. But I was mistaken. And of course, then they also add on $2 a day for the dog. So that's an extra $8. So these are things that I did not expect when I made the reservations to stay here. The good thing is, it's beautiful, the weather is beautiful, there's no wind, it was like 72 degrees today, and the sunset's going to be beautiful. The sun on the mountains across the lake change the colors every few minutes, so it's just gorgeous to sit out there and watch. So, I am posting this video to let you know we arrived. I will also add the review of the campground on this video as well. So enjoy. I hope you like it. Please give me a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe. I usually say that at the end of the video, and I still might, but I'd like you to think about doing that if you haven't already. And it is free to subscribe, and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.
After getting camp set up, because we couldn't go fishing, we decided to take a drive into the town of Palm Desert, where we lived in the 70s. And we drove around to our former neighborhood and drove past the house that we lived in from 1977 to 1982. This is the house where my children were born. I wasn't surprised to see more buildings and more traffic after 40 years, but I was surprised to see a roundabout at the beginning of our former neighborhood.
Here's our house we lived in the 70s where my children were born. Now we're headed towards Eisenhower Medical Center, where Ernie and I both worked. Ernie was in the lab, and I worked in physical therapy. It has changed tremendously since we were there in the 70s. The lab in the 70s was located on the first floor of the north wing of the main hospital. Physical therapy, when I worked there, was located in the basement of the main hospital, and then it was moved over to the Probst building off to the side of the main hospital. That little, can't really see it, walkway between the Quinta and the hospital. Walked that many times, going back and forth from outpatient to inpatient. When we worked there from 1974 to 1982, this was the main hospital, that was the main building, and there were two buildings off to the right. The rest of the property was desert. There were lakes behind the hospital, and on the 4th of July, the hospital would host a family barbecue and fishing tournament. We used to catch tilapia out of the lakes. As we take a little drive around the property, these hedges were not even here 40 years ago, and they are very tall. This entire area back in the 70s and 80s was sand and desert. They have developed all of it. We're about ready to go past the new physical therapy. Wow. Come a long way from being in the basement of the main hospital.
Valley parking.
Yep. Oh yeah, fence against Mike and Susie
Leprino.
Physical therapy. They're there. Like I said, come a long way from being in the basement of the main hospital. Eisenhower Medical Center was named after President Dwight D. Eisenhower. The hospital credits its initial creation to two events in 1966, when entertainer Bob Hope was asked to lend his name to a charity golf tournament and to serve on the board of the hospital that would be built from the tournament's proceeds. The original 80 acres of land were donated by Bob and Dolores Hope, and both helped raise private funds for the hospital's construction. Construction began in 1969. The groundbreaking ceremony was attended by President Richard Nixon, Vice President Spiro Agnew, Governor Ronald Reagan, and entertainers Bob Hope, Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, and many others. Now we're headed back to Lake Cahuilla to enjoy a little tour of the campground. Here's our site. In our site, we have electric and water. And we'll have to go to the dump station when we're ready to leave. Lake Cahuilla has 62 hookup campsites, 10 water only, 20 equestrian campsites, 35 dry camping individual sites, 135-acre lake with fish, including trout, picnic facilities, sand volleyball, pickleball, bocce ball, and swimming pool. There is also a dump station. Although the sign says no dogs on the grass, they are pet friendly. This is the restroom and shower room. I didn't use it because we have our own.
There are a few sites that have sewer, but most campers will need to use the dump station. This is the dump station, and there are 2 drives on either side. That's the end of our first day in Lake Cahuilla and our little tour around Palm Desert. But wait, there's more.
Today is Saturday, February the 5th, 2022. I'm at Lake Cahuilla in Quinta, California. Today is the start of the big fish derby, just today, and you can see how many people are waiting for the bell. It is about 6:45 in the morning, and the cars are lined up all around the lake. There's the horn. There's the horn. Now they can get down to the lake and cast in. Well, it is 1:45, and everybody has left that was in the derby, pretty much. A few people over there, but this whole other side of the lake is just a few people. Still got quite a few people out in the dispersed parking lot area, and of course, the campers are still here. I don't know who won or how big the fish was, but I'll try and find out. Yep. There's pelicans and ducks. I just spoke to a gentleman who said the winning fish was 10 pounds and the person won $1,500, and he had a little over 4-pounder and won $30. So it was the price of his admission. So hopefully tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow's Sunday, and Monday Ernie and I'll fish, and we hopefully will catch some at least pan size. So what is your name, son?
My name's Isaiah.
Isaiah. And you won 3rd prize, right?
Yep.
Excellent. And how big was your fish?
My fish was 2.89.
2.89. And you won some money, is that right?
Yeah. $75.
Fabulous. Plus you got a pole.
Yep.
Wonderful. Now obviously this is not your first fishing trip.
No.
His first fishing trip. It's not his first fishing trip. All right.
He has a nickname.
What's his nickname?
The Bassin Assassin.
The Bassin Assassin. Okay. Is that on Instagram or
No,
somewhere? That's just you, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for letting me interview you, and I'll give you a sticker. Well, it's Sunday, February 6th, here at Lake Cahuilla, and Snickers is watching a little mallard duck right there on the other side of the tree. He's been very good so far and has not barked. And here's what the mountains... Oh, there's the little duck. Here's what the mountains look like just as the sun is rising over the desert landscape. Ernie and I are up early eating breakfast because today we are going fishing. You see that there are no cars on the other side of the lake. Now right there are a few. I mean, there's always a few people that come here to fish. But at least they're not derby people. And so that's what it looks like at 6:20 a.m. on Sunday, February the 6th.
Now I'm walking up to the office to get our fishing permits for the day. They are very concerned about mussels and contamination in the lake, and they do not allow any bait that has been opened. You have to buy bait from them, and they will inspect our equipment.
Best you do it when you come in, unless you have all your tackle up here.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, but this is right there. Do you have a green fluorescent? I can buy that on. Okay. Yeah.
The tackle box and everything is over there.
It's right there. That light truck right there.
Alright.
Where do you want us to go?
Can you just drive around right here? I'll look in as you come in. You know, around.
Just go in the entrance. Here's their little store. Green fluorescent. Natural scent.
Face to the back. Clean rags.
Yes.
Do you have a tackle box?
No, we just brought our bags and we have no bait. We just have artificial.
No old
Nope,
power bait?
none. We know your rule.
Yeah. Perfect.
So we
Thank
just
you.
have we have lures and mouse tails, things like that.
Alright, so it's 25 and you'll be able to fish 6 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Right.
Okay.
Or $25, Ernie. Okay. Yeah, I want the green power bait. People we talked to today, that's what they were catching them on.
Oh yeah. Which one did you get? Garlic?
Now it says natural scent. I don't. Well, it's the afternoon. We took a big break for lunch and came out again to try. We didn't catch any in the morning. It's now about 2:45. Still on Sunday, February the 6th. There was only about 3 or 4 fish caught this morning that we saw. A lot of people have left because they have to leave about noon if they're camping here. Those that are here for the rest of the day. We got a hookup over here.
Well, it's good to see that somebody's catching a fish.
Yeah, there you go. There's the first one we've seen. Yeah, nice one. Good catch. There's our trailer. And we're right across the road from the trailer. Fishing in the lake.
While I was walking around the campground, I met Jürgen and Gabby. They are from Germany, and they are traveling around the world in their RV. This is their website, if you'd like to look up and follow them. They're a wonderful couple. I'm going to end my video here with a last look at Lake Cahuilla and the mountains and beautiful scenery. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe. And stay crafty when visiting Lake Cahuilla in Quinta, California. Thank you for watching.